want Alec Pierce? I don't know. I gotta look. I can. I just don't want to pay him the way he want to be paid. 95. Nah, we'll work it out after the game over. Is it? Big office as week 6 or something. Yeah, we can figure it out. I posted the stream. If you was gonna accept or not, or maybe you was looking at X factors and shit.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Tonight we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans.
You crazy son?
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season,
crazy
and we
son.
are underway on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And
I'll just add.
Bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Oh, okay. So you probably don't let Burke walk. Oh, okay.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Well, this defense for the Titans, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Watson off play action. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis.
Oh!
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Room here to run. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Willis with a quick throw out wide. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Oh,
Powering forward. And that's something you have to get ready for defensively because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
man.
And I think
That
both
was
guys
ballsy,
love it. If you're
bro.
a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This will be a return from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Yeah, they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they're going to run.
Good tackle.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at about the 28. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
18 Rattler.
3rd down, it's Willis. That's complete to Traylon Burks. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Three 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready? Big Lion.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Okay, little buddy.
A solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Titans at a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence and they feel like they can continue to get better.
God damn it.
Leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were two things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Check that.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Three.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's second and 3. Play fake. Here's Willis. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Browns drive about to get started. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator,
and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point forthcoming. And he's got it to make it now 13-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
From the 24, Watson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 14 yards that time for number 14. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped immediately there. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Willis. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Here we go. 65 catch. 65 catch. Mustang 19.
Play action. Here's Willis. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end.
Something to live comfortably. Not have a relationship with them. Maybe that part's just not in the cards for him, but at least make him have a comfortable life. Knowing that he's the father.
I know everyone thinks that we just defend Jay all the time. I don't think that would be Jay's first initial reaction because in fact DNA evidence that is his kid. I think Jay would try to get to know his kid and make sure he was right. I don't think he'd cut him off with it. He wouldn't just ignore his kid. If it was his kid, he wouldn't just ignore it. I think that he feels like this is absolutely not his kid, which is why he hasn't taken it to him. And it wouldn't be anything crazy that would mess up his family or anything. Like, this kid would have been born in, what, 1993? He's 30, so. It's not like it was when he was married or, like, it's not some side baby. Yeah, he's going to have a baby on. If you listen to his raps, like in fucking New York to Jersey to VA to Maryland, like, he traveled a bit, and he was a drug dealer with chains. I'm sure he ran into some women that he was. Why is that racist?
A drug dealer with chains.
A drug dealer with
chains is crazy. You think chains is when black women open their fucking face?
Well, first of all, I didn't say black. No, what do you think about? When I think chains and drug dealers make all women go crazy.
Yeah.
No. I'm taking all women
down on the floor. Again, I don't think that Jay feels like this is his child.
Use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Watson on first down. Right back to Njoku. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson looks to throw again. Trying to lay one up deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
Ooh.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extras...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Early down stuffs will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. He gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Browns take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be a return from deep in the end zone.
No!
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 64 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Right back to him on first down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Yo, come on!
Well, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
60 average, 60 average.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up. And once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Here's Willis on 3rd and long. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. On now is the Titans punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And they will take over 1st and 10. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Ready, set.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Nineteen Tiger. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
On 2nd and 9, Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Now Willis to throw. He's going to flip it out here to his running back. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly, because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approached this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Watson now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback. Because not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they get some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he'll go down at the 28. 72 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Titans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably...
On the J. Cole versus Doja thread that was there, someone said that Doja Cat was going to go platinum with no feet, and I thought that was the funniest fucking thing ever. So, it's not a good week with Sting Star, no feet. Like, this is Sting Star is legendary. People have been very week. But yeah, I'm still excited for this Doja album. I actually hope she's not trolling with these snippets. I don't think she is. They sound really good.
I think she's going to give us some dope shit. I mean, Doja is she's an artist. She's, sometimes the artists create a world in their head and they kind of force you to come into that world and you have to figure it out and try to understand what the artist's brain and things like that. But I think those are just having fun, but also I think she is very, very talented. So I think she's, you know, she knows how to play with the audience and play with the culture a little bit and rile people up. But then she's gonna give us some records that are gonna be absolutely dope and shit that we're gonna love. So I think this is just another part of her art, having fun.
Yeah, how much you? We're not dead. By that I mean the New York Knicks.
Yeah. The New York Knicks, man. Listen, man. First of all, well, by the time y'all are hearing this, there will be Game 6 is tomorrow. Game 6 is tomorrow. Game 6 is tomorrow. So by the time you're hearing this,
As he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. Oh, he'll want that one back.
Dear God, it's me, Margaret.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. Now Watson. And that will be incomplete as well.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
Play action. Willis. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
Here we go, here we
Now,
go.
following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense The next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Oh, shit.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Come on.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Straight. Ready.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy's steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And a nice spin into some open field. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net them 23 and a first. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they top 30. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime,
rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's Watson.
Oh, wait.
It's an interception. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 137 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Nah, I didn't. They just hit every pocket, right? Left that shit wide open.
So this one, a Tennessee Titans victory. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's
They was all in man. I was one of them.
Outstanding performance.
They certainly showed
But I never crashed run.
They took out the best defense in the NFL.
I never crashed run.
And that's against a group of
Never.
guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team season.